Hey everybody, it's day 9 of math time. Look at this picture. It looks like the strawberry from the Big Hungry Bear book, but it's not. Notice the strawberry almost looks like a triangle. Notice what the seeds are doing. They're kind of in a triangle shape too. All right, let's see our poem. Strawberry seeds. Strawberries grow along the ground. A better treat cannot be found. Their seeds reside in tiny rows. From each of them a plant will grow. Just how many seeds are there? Count them only if you dare. Here's a little trick of mine. Pair the rows that sum to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, 7 plus 2 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 9 is 27. 27 seeds. We finished our time book, so I found a couple more little books of Jerry Pilatos. This is called How Fast Is It? We're just going to read a little bit every day because there's lots of details. Rob Bolster did the pictures. How fast is it? Start your brain, put on your running shoes, crawl, walk, trot, jog, run, sprint, and zoom. Let's compare speeds of animals and machines. Speed. This says speed limit 20 miles an hour. It's important to know that when you're driving your car, what the speed limit is. Speed measures how fast you can travel from one place to another. How far can you travel in 1 hour? Speed is usually measured in miles per hour. And on the highway, you can usually go 55 or 70. And it's how long it takes you to go. If you travel 60 miles in an hour, you move 1 mile every minute. If you're driving 30 miles an hour, you drive a half a mile every minute. How far is your school from your home? How long does it take to get there? How fast can you travel from New York to California? Well, Aunt Holly and Uncle Chaz and the family drove from New York to California, and it took them 5 days. But if we flew in an airplane, you'd be there in a few hours. How far? How fast? All right. Gold. Where was gold first used as money? A country called Lydia, which is now part of Turkey, was the first country to use gold as money. The king Croesus, who lived around 600 BC, was so wealthy that even today, sometimes people call him he's the richest Croesus. Fun fact, pure gold is called 24 karat gold. 14 karat gold is only 14 parts pure gold and 10 parts of a mixture of silver and copper. 18 karat gold is made of 18 parts gold and 6 parts silver and copper. Gold is weighed in pennyweights. 20 pennyweights is equal to 1 ounce, or a troy weight. 1 troy ounce is equal to 1.0971 everdupios ounces, which is the sort of ounces we use every day to weigh things. I didn't know that. It's not known exactly how much gold there is, as new deposits could still be found, but all the gold that has ever been mined in the world weighs about 95,000 tons. It can be made into a cube measuring 19 yards on each side. As far as we know, virtually none of the gold mined has been lost. That's interesting. All right. A Remainder of One by Eleanor J. Pinces, illustrated by Bonnie McCain. Queens count 2, 3. We are marching infantry. The queen wasn't pleased. We're unhappy to find that one soldier's left the end of the line. So insects all scurried for any cool shade. From mushroom or leaf, they watched a parade. Look, they're all matched up except that poor guy. He doesn't have his partner. The 25th Squadron marched past the bug crowd, bound and determined to make their queen proud. The troop had divided by two for the show. Each bug had a partner, except Soldier Joe. Oh, hey, if there's one that doesn't match the partner, remember when we were doing the underwater counting? And it says it definitely has a pair, then we call that an odd number. Hop, 2, 3, 4, we're in the 25th Army Corps. A honeybee hovered above Lone Joe's head. The queen likes things tidy, the bee sternly said. I'm sorry, Private, said Joe Sergeant Stephen. You must stand aside so the troop will be even. The 2 lines of 12 then marched neatly away, while Bug Soldier Joe had no choice but to stay. Lone Soldier Joe learned it wasn't much fun to find himself labeled Remainder of One. The brainy Bug Soldier stayed up all night. Perhaps one more line would make everything right. So you need one more line or one more bug? Oh, hey, they were in groups of 2. Now they're in groups of 3. Still doesn't divide evenly. All 25 soldiers marched past the bug crowd, nervously hoping they'd make their queen proud. The troop had divided by 3 for the show. Each line seemed perfect. Then someone spied Joe. Doesn't work yet. Up 2, 3, 4. We're the 25th Army Corps. Queen's count 2, 3. We're the marching infantry. The regal head shook. It's a disturbing to find an oddball bug at the end of the line. A slender mosquito loomed over Joe's head. Too bad you're a misfit, the pest sharply said. I'm sorry, Private, said Joe Sergeant Stephen. If you'll stand aside, then the troop will look even. The 3 lines of 8 all marched neatly away, while sad and disheartened, poor Joe had to stay. The oddball bug, Joe knew it wasn't much fun to feel so left out. A remainder of 1. Again, the lone soldier thought all through the night. With one more bug line, it might work out right. Groups of 4. Uh-oh. The 25th Squadron marched past the bug crowd, anxiously longing to make their queen proud. The troop had divided by 4 for the show. The lines all looked even till they spotted Joe. Her Highness pointed, we're angry to find, to a tag-along bug at the end of the line. A shy dragonfly fluttered over Joe's head. No, don't get discouraged, the fly softly said. I'm sorry, Private, said Joe Sergeant Stephen. You must stand aside, then the troop will be even. As 4 lines of ants marched so neatly away, and Joe couldn't watch, for he had to stay. Poor tag-along Joe didn't have any fun. All was left a remainder of 1. But hard-thinking Joe had the answer that night. Another bug line must make it right. The 25th Squadron marched past the proud queen, the neatest, best troopers she'd ever seen. Or there are 25. Hey, look, we have groups of 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey, 5 groups of 5 does come out even though it's an odd number. And look, there are 5 this way too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Maybe you could get 25 items and see if you can make the rows come out even. Be 25 Cheerios, 25 anything, 25 trucks, 25 toys. Good show, said the queen. Your rows are divine. You see no remainder to ruin your line. The troop took great pride in their skill at dividing. Joe was pleased. He was there marching, not hiding. The coolest bug soldier beneath the hot sun, Smart Joe, the former remainder of one. Missing Mitten by Stuart J. Murphy, illustrated by G. Brian Karras. It's snowing. Well, usually when it snows is when you need your mitten. Missing mittens. Farmer Bill was shivering. Snow was in the air. He looked out in the stormy day and wondered what to wear. What do you wear when it's cold outside? Do you wear your swimsuit? You put on all your winter clothes, your boots, your coats, your mittens, your hats, your scarves. Long underwear, said Bill, in my brand new coat. I'll get my hat, scarf, and earmuffs, but I'm not ready yet. Where are my 2 mittens? Only one was there, just one odd mitten, but by itself. But mitten's not a pair. Because I have 2 hands, so I need 2 mittens. One won't do me much good. Bill went out to milk his cow as cold as she could be. He looked for her 4 mittens, but there were only 3. Because a cow has 4 legs. 3 is an odd number. You can't make them into pairs. Only 3 odd mittens. They couldn't find one more, and a cow needs more than 3. A cow needs an even 4. 3 is an odd number. 4 is an even number. It's got matched sets. Next were his 3 chickens. They were huddled in their pens. They wished they had 6 mittens, 2 mittens for each hen. Because 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. They only have 5. That's an odd number, so one poor chicken's left without a mitten. Bill looked and found 5 mittens, but they really needed 6 without an even number. One hen was in a fix. Yeah, 5 doesn't match up. It's an odd number. I need 6 mittens. Ooh, the horse. 2 horses have 4 feet. 4 plus 4 is 8. Bill went to see the horses. Both were shaking in their stall. Each needed 4 more mittens. That's 8 mittens in all. But there were only 7. One horse would catch a cold, a chill. 7 mittens for 8 hooves. That's very odd, said Bill. Poor horses. One cold foot. See the footprints in the snow? Where were the missing mittens? How could they be found? A mitten thief has been here. Bill scratched his head and frowned. I wonder who took the mittens. We must go back, get back our mittens. What is that goat doing? There's no time for breakfast, but it looks like he is. What's that goat doing? He's chewing! He's eating the mittens! Oh, goats will eat anything. Mittens are not to be chewed. Now every hand and foot and hoof was snug and toasty warm, and everything was fine again. Warming the mittens up. Until the next big storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And remember, we can skip count. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1, 3, 5, 7. The end.